Jose was found decapitated in a praying position. 45 when we were single. Of course, guys, here I'm gonna turn night shot on because I can't see you. What room number did we get here at our motel in Menard?
Holy number 7.
Yeah. We got room number 7, the angel number.
Is it on there? I think it's 709.
Well, no, open it up. Right there, 709.
Are you ready for this?
Yes. Here we go, the big reveal. This is what we do for Paranormal Files. Not as comfortable as the Emily Morgan.
No. Very thankful for the Emily Morgan.
Got to the historical marker of the Presidio, was it?
No, the mission.
Or the mission. So it's blocked off all with barbed wire right now. So all we have is a sign, but...
Look at that right there. Martyrs to the Christian cause. Damn, it's definitely eerie out here.
So quiet. There's like... There's no nearest, like, that's... town we're staying in, it doesn't even have a downtown. I didn't even see any like houses.
It's one
really.
main street. It's just We'll just take a video of that way.
Yeah.
Really, there's driving here. There's no other towns really that we went through. So
look at the stars above us.
Yeah, we're looking around. There's no lights. Like
no.
All around it's just pitch black, complete silence. You don't hear any cars driving. It's.
Hey, it's okay, Colin.
What was that?
What was that?
Just the wood settling.
There's like a little shed over there.
I'll turn down a tad. There.
I'm just gonna act like I'm talking right now because if this car passes by and they're like wondering what we're doing, we'll just say we're filming for the show, blah blah blah. I'm just doing a little bit of an intro segment on the mission. I'm gonna point at it so that they think that we're doing it. Wave to the guy. There we go. We're all good friends here. Okay, so we're right now outside of Menard, Texas. This is an extremely small town, really honestly out in the middle of nowhere. We've come all the way here to visit the location of the mission. This is the Mission Santa Cruz de San Saba. This is, I mean, you can't access the site because A, there's nothing left of it, and B, the area that it was on is on private property, and we couldn't contact the landowners. They didn't respond to our calls. But this is an extremely interesting story. So really quickly, the Mission Santa Cruz de San Saba, this is an extremely tragic tale. Basically what happened here, the mission opened up in the 1700s with the intent of bringing Christianity, specifically Catholicism, to the Indian people that were in this area, namely the Apaches. Now, this was actually a largely unsuccessful conversion attempt at this mission. They barely got any converts from the local population, but it was built in 1757, and by 1758 this place was completely burned to the ground. It's absolutely insane. Around 2,000 Apache warriors surrounded the mission. If you don't know what a mission is, it's basically a structure that serves as a church, a place where priests live. They convert, Native Americans into, Christians, Catholics, and they built the mission. And after a while, they began to hear that there was some sort of an Indian uprising coming, and the people at the Presidio warned the people at the mission that something was going to happen. They had seen some warriors in the distance, but the people at the mission did not act in time. And so all of a sudden one day, there were over 2,000 Apache soldiers with muskets and advanced weaponry surrounding the mission. They tried to be nice to the Indians at first. They gave them tobacco and trinkets to make them happy, but pretty soon the Indians had actually opened up the gates. Just the breeze.
Yeah, I know, sorry.
It's okay. They had opened up the gates to the mission, were inside the mission, began checking the mission out, seeing, what was inside of it. And the Native Americans went over to the Presidio, which is where we're going next, and tried to get more trinkets and got fired on. And apparently what I read is that 3 of the Native American warriors died over there at the Presidio just in that skirmish. So they came back here. The lead priest here, Father Alonso Geraldo de Terreros, he actually and another man from the fort or the mission were shot right in front of the mission by the Apache warriors instantly. This started the ransacking of the mission. Obviously these Apache warriors, and there were some Native Americans from different tribes that took part in this, but they entered the fort, started burning it to the ground, and when all was said and done, this other guy, Father Jose Sant Esteban, was actually found decapitated in a praying position on his knees in the chapel of the burned down mission. So obviously that's pretty crazy to have happen to you, and these people are driving by us really slow. It's a little creepy.
Didn't like that.
But so at the end of the day, the Native Americans were so sick of these attempts and all of these interactions that they had burned this place to the ground. They slaughtered the priests. I think only one of them survived, and the 2 successful converts, which were Apache warriors from this mission, made it out alive. But other than that, the entire place was gone, and it was lost for a long time until they attempted to find it and recovered small fragments in the ground, stone, found foundations, and they erected this marker right here, it was right here in this area, right behind us, in this field where the mission was. So like I said, that's pretty brutal. The priests themselves, actually, one of them was beheaded and burned. They found him in the praying position. So that's a very sad, tragic chapter in Texas history. There's a famous painting that came out of this. But you want to walk over here and see if we can get kind of close?
Careful.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I see like eyes down there from an animal.
But so we actually brought some of the holy water from the grotto today. This is, like I said, not meant to be sacrilegious in any way. We're not trying to be inconsiderate to any religion. We just figured that since these guys were Catholic priests, this was a Catholic mission, they would appreciate some holy water blessing them so many years later. So we're gonna spray a little bit of this over the fence and ask them a couple questions. To the priests that died here at the mission Santa Cruz de San Saba, to any Apache warriors that died here, we are giving you this gift of holy water that we obtained ourselves at a holy place, and we are giving you this gift. Hope you guys accept it. Do you have anything left to say? What's going on? Are dogs attacking each other?
That's It's weird
Once again,
rooting.
all the dogs, once again.
Last night that
in a row.
happened too.
Now there's one barking way down there.
What the hell?
Yeah,
What?
it just stops.
Those eyes are so creepy. It's just staring. Oh, it's moving.
Is there anybody still here from the mission? Probably an animal, but it sounded like footsteps.
Yeah.
If anybody's still here, you can come and talk to us. Father, Padre, are you still here? Shine light over here.
I've been hearing a lot of noise from over there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all those eyes, man. They're literally hiding in the bush.
Where?
How do you see that?
They were. It was.
You're seeing?
Yeah.
I don't
I
think.
saw that
No,
one.
I'm definitely not.
I'm feeling like such an immense energy. Am I
feel like
crazy?
I'm being watched.
Yeah, no, we definitely are. I'm seeing that.
I feel like definitely being watched from in here. It's like my hand is like warm, dude. Did you guys appreciate the holy water?
Oh, the camera just got unfocused.
On me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
It's okay. Come on over. That's metal. It's like a gate or some shit opening and shutting.
I just don't want to.
What the hell, dude? That's so trippy. Are you hearing that?
Sorry.
This is for you guys. Giving you my blessing. I'm going to pray for you right now. Walk over here.
I was like seeing animal eyes. Now there's gone. There's a lot of them too. I'm not even.
I didn't see any.
Yeah,
I saw a good couple sets, and I'm not even joking right now. Like, oh. They're like, I saw them like appearing in that bush over there.
I keep seeing like flashes of light, like out of the corner of my eye.
That's basically what it is. It's
No,
just
in the trees. Very calm, but very present energy, I would say. Wouldn't you?
If any of you are with us right now that felt like your life was taken away from you and your culture and your own religion, I can imagine how that would upset you. I would like to see that energy.
What?
I don't know what to say.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I feel very like just heavy. Like I just feel like a heavy like set of eyes on me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like heavy energy.
Yeah.
Like it's like a huge
Yeah.
pool of energy almost.
I was like trying to think of like what I could say, but I feel kind of frozen.
Yeah, I definitely had to force words out.
Yeah. No, I think you encaptured a good message though. That's what these people suffered. Something so foreign coming in and disturbing your way of life.
Yeah.
And probably not the most peaceful way.
It's like I want to walk around there so bad on that grass. I think it's so weird how...
The grass is very well kept.
Isn't it just weird how the dog sounds always come at such weird times?
Yeah. And that goat in the back.
Yeah.
That goat just kept going.
Because, like, notice, listen, quiet for a second, just listen. No dogs, it's like dead silent. And that gate was really weird too.
Yeah.
If we acknowledge that too.
I just kept seeing those eyes, man. I'm pretty sure they
were
were deer
yeah.
and something, but man, that was weird. And now they're just gone.
We haven't heard the metal noise again.
Or the dogs like screaming in agony. And
Yeah.
pain.
Yeah, that was bizarre.
Okay, well, you want to head to the mission or the Presidio?
City.
Let's do it.
Cool. Okay, so just got back in the car. Couldn't really talk about it at the time, but there were some creepy cars. Ooh. The creepiest thing about that whole ordeal was the creepy white trucks that kept driving by us.
Very slowly.
Yeah.
Very slowly.
This is a 60 zone.
Yeah. 60.
They were just staring at us. It's like, they're like, you're not welcome here.
Yeah.
We're on a private, or not a private, we're just on a public road though, so. Anyways, now it's time to go to the location that I actually called ahead and we were given access to investigate. So, is it just me or do I look really like hairy on this camera? I look like Jesus almost. Or like a really...
So that's sacrilegious to say.
No, people say, I mean, people call me Jesus constantly in person. Like in Arkansas, Peyton and I went to a wedding. Well, we didn't go to a wedding. We walked through like a wedding party when we were on a ghost tour. And this woman was like, "Thank God, Jesus is here." And I was like,
Jesus Christ looks like me.
yep. And then we saw Christ the Ozarks, which was interesting. Yeah, so we're gonna head now to the mission. Or God, it's so hard to keep these two terms.
Yeah.
They're like inseparable. We're gonna head to the Presidio now. The mission, which was right here to our left, is where the actual conversions happened. And the guy was beheaded, those people died. Obviously, terrible event. But the Presidio is where all the people lived. There was a huge presence there. A lot of different people came and went. Many people died there. And some of the actual Native American Apache soldiers who took place in this raid were killed over there at the Presidio. And I think some of the soldiers or people that were stationed here at the mission were taken over to the Presidio. And what I read online is that they were in grave condition, whatever. But it didn't say if they died or not. And I couldn't find any death records or anything, because it's just such a long time ago. But assumedly, multiple people from that affair that got wounded here died over there at the Presidio. So that's gonna be really cool. We're gonna head over there now. Any final thoughts from you guys about this?
This was just weird. I don't know if it was the environment that we're in. It's just like, without a light, you can't see 2 feet in front of your face out here. There's no light pollution coming in from any type of nearby city or little town, because really there's none over here. Like, you might see a house like a couple miles away with a couple lights, but that's all you're gonna get. Felt like we were just being watched.
Yeah.
I know people online will say, "Oh, it's just dogs barking." Oh, that happens all the time in the country. And I grew up in the country as well. My grandmother's farm is literally an hour from any small town in North Dakota. You have to drive dirt roads for literally an hour to get there. Dogs everywhere. Same with properties that I grew up on in South Dakota with dogs everywhere. That happens every once in a while, but I mean, not, to the degree of like every time when we start talking there's a dog fight, or like every dog in the surrounding area starts to bark.
Yeah, and like that's what will happen is like you'll hear like multiple dogs from like what seems to be like miles away from each other start barking.
It's not like we're being loud enough for them to be able to hear us.
No.
We're being very quiet and respectful, so it's not like we're yelling.
Yeah.
Is there anyone here?
Yeah.
We're not doing anything. We're talking like this level, so.
There's just like the feeling of being watched, you know, and I wonder, some thought I had was like maybe it's those spirits from the Indians or the Catholic priests and just everyone, you know, just maybe that's energy is transferred and is still in the land and therefore still in the animals that live here. So
I mean, that's a terribly tragic event.
yeah.
That would have to leave some sort of a mark. Because, I mean, the ground is the same.
Blood has probably been spilled on this land and in the dirt.
I mean, the entire mission was burning at one point in flames, people running around screaming, a guy beheaded in the chapel. That's just the terrible tragedy. It's crazy that it just happened right here.
Yeah.
And now, hundreds of years later, we're just sitting here remarking on it. Like, I can't believe that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine going back in time and just seeing that and being a part of that? And then imagining hundreds of years later that young kids would be coming out here to try to talk to you.
Yeah.
And it's just a peaceful nothing.
It's insane and it's just unreal, really.
Very unreal. But on to the Presidio we go. Woo! Here we are. Okay, so we're here at the Presidio right now. We're gonna get our equipment out and head on over. I can see it right in front of us. I think the caretaker lives here on property, so he might come over to us when we're filming here. But the judge's office told me to just tell him that we're just filming. So obviously it's not closed. There's no hours. So let's just do this. We're here at the Presidio. We're gonna walk over now. Like I said before, there was what I read online. You know, obviously a lot of this was undocumented, but 3 Apache warriors killed here. Lots of people lived, died here, possibly soldiers from the mission, people that were carried over here who were gravely injured, died here maybe. So we're gonna walk over right now and check it out. But it's still zeros. Ready?
Yeah.
Right.
How fast he goes. 0.5?
0.6. 0.3.
0.3? I can't see.
0.1.
0.1. 0. Okay. Here it is right here.
This is the entrance.
Yep, this is the Presidio. This is dope.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Awesome.
Any readings?
Just, yeah.
Zeros?
It was 0.2 walking in.
Ooh,
It's 0.2 now.
it smells kind of funky. Oh, look. Oh, 0.1. That flag was spooky.
That, I didn't realize that.
Weird readings straight off the bat. Okay, let's just walk around.
Check it out.
I guess it's so open, it doesn't feel as eerie.
Mm-mm.
It's definitely weird though. And like,
Here, you guys walk in front of me. How you guys feeling?
it's really cool. Like, it's just such a huge piece of history, Texas history, and 300 years. Like, that is insane. And the energy has to have resonated here and just stuck within these walls, even though they're torn down now. Like, it's wild. I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
It's really, even though obviously it's a lot of, or it's very disheveled and ruined, but like it's here, it's still like the foundation still stands 300 years later, which is really, it's like the fact like someone placed these stones right here. It's really cool to think about.
Mm-hmm. And I
Makes me,
think
like my history nerd decide to geek out.
it's
Oh my
been,
God.
well, okay, it's been reconstructed to a degree, so I don't know how much of it is completely original, but I mean,
That
like,
looks
yeah, this,
for sure.
it's like,
That looks fairly nice.
The stone looks. The stone looks. The stone looks.
I thought I heard breathing just now from over here. People are so short.
Point 3. Point 2. Oh, 0.
Caught the tail end of it.
Nice.
Interesting though, right when we walked into this room, listen to this echoing resonance in the day. The whole thing. They would have had to have had some sort of hospital here too, you know?
Spider webs in there.
Yeah, like an infirmary of some kind.
Would it have been in this part? No.
I don't know. No, not this part. They had cannons on top of this.
Let me get this. 'Cause this is awesome.
What was that?
Sound like a
Wait, look
footstep.
over here. Okay, so let's start out like this. Once again, we have the holy water with us. This is what we got today at the grotto. It's been blessed. Not trying to be sacrilegious in any way. There were just a lot of, obviously, Catholic people here at the Presidio. It was part of their lives. It was a big part. It's so trippy how that sound is coming 360. So this is meant only as a good gesture to these spirits, to the energy. But to anybody that was here at the Presidio, to anybody who still remains, to the energy, maybe if you're not even a person, if it's just an elemental energy that's here, we have brought this consecrated holy water, and I'm just going to spray a little bit just as an offering to you guys. So I bless you guys and give you the best intentions from all three of us. Is there anybody here in the Presidio complex with us? Yeah, that's like footsteps.
Yeah, that's what I
like a
think.
gravel crunch.
Yeah.
Dude, he's tweaked.
Scared last night, but like I feel really fine right now.
Last night was definitely like freaky, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Last
But
night was-
okay, right there when you were talking, where we heard that thing, I just had like a shit ton of chills come over me.
You were standing closest to that area.
But right there.
5.7.
5.7. Oh my god, it went away.
I got it though.
Did you?
Yeah, 5.7.
I felt a breeze come through right there, and then I got those chills while you were just doing the holy water.
Wait. 2.2?
I just spiked up to 2.2.
There's some weird energy in here.
I was standing right
Should we turn on
here.
the puck in here?
Dude, I always say on the show that I always have low blood sugar when there's spiritual energy. And I just got a notification a minute ago that I'm low, 73. Weird to think about too.
It is weird.
Okay, Dodie, do you want to, let's all stay still. Why don't you guys stand right there, stay still.
If you lived and you died in this Presidio doing what you believed in and you're still here, I want you to come through and give us a sign. We mean nothing but respect to you and our Veil suit is here. but we just want to see if you're there. How about if I take this holy water and put it right on the ground and you can come up to it and receive a blessing? I invite everybody in this compound to come and receive a blessing with this holy water we have.
It's so cold. Like, I just gotta wave it.
I don't know what to ask. Should I ask something?
Yeah. Ask if they believe in God.
God?
Yeah.
Do you believe in God? Do you believe in God? Should I recite the Lord's Prayer?
Sure.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
That guy had a look in his eyes.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Tingles.
Father Jose was found decapitated in a praying position. 45 when we were saying. The lady in blue appeared right here on the banks of this river. Spiritual value. Point 2 right here on the bank of the river. There's a church right there. It's a lot quieter in here. I honestly might be related to these guys.
It was like something from like pews.
Our Father who art in heaven. 10 point. I've never seen it jump like this around.
I hear creaking.
There's literally a ghost tour going on.
We saw someone in a white coat walk behind us. Then we both looked, and the guy disappeared.
My body just feels.
I know.
My feet feel like stuck to the ground.
I just heard a weird noise.
I'm struggling just to talk right now.
This is like one of the oldest Lutheran churches in America. See that light flicker?